It may be Friday, but our next guest is already thinking about next week, and she has ideas to make your meal planning, and this is perfect because y'all do it really on Sundays, a whole lot easier without being boring. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our good friend, Lindsay Guentzel, everybody. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Lindsay, every time she comes, I love a guest that puts on a good spread here on our demo table because it's giant. I mean, this is a fine spread here, Lindsay. Okay, so where are we starting?
Well, I was approaching meal prepping, and for everyone it's a little bit different. Now, you and we agree I can eat the same thing over and over again.
I literally have a peanut butter, I have peanut butter on a whole wheat tortilla every day for lunch. And
exactly, and you're happy, you're content.
I'm a happy guy.
And I think that is like the key to meal prepping, picking one meal that you're okay eating every single time, because it cuts that meal out of the equation.
Yes.
But for a lot of people, meal prepping and food boredom go hand in hand.
Because you said you kind of crowdsourced the segment.
Yes.
You said people want variety in their meal prep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what I did was I took one protein plus veggies, and I'm giving you 5 different ways to make them.
Love this.
So I cheated a little bit. This is rotisserie chicken, but you're spending a little bit more at the store. You're taking time out of it, but you're not eating out. So you think of that meal, $40, $50, whatever you're spending for your family, throw it at a rotisserie chicken, call it a day.
Most people go to the $5 cluck sales. You know what I mean? The $5
That's what they were.
Yeah, yes.
And then I just did some easy roasted vegetables. What I love about this is you can do whichever ones you want, and you can mix and match them throughout the week. So I did cauliflower, zucchini. I love roasted onions, carrots, peppers, and then sweet potatoes. Doing your potatoes on Sunday is so key because that's what takes the longest.
Yeah, it does.
So that's just the key to it. So we're going to start down here.
Down here?
What I've got is a really easy spicy chicken fajita bowl.
Okay.
So just some green chili enchilada sauce. You could use salsa. You could use diced green chilies. Mix that up. The key when you're reheating food, do it in a skillet. That way you are reinvigorating the flavors. You're not using the microwave. You can add in different flavors.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to do chicken, like just shredded chicken, just do a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper, because then you can kind of change things, you know, modify it as you go down during the week.
It tastes, if you can do a skillet, it is so much better.
Yes.
No offense to the microwaves, it's good in a pinch.
Yeah, and the microwaves, they're convenient, and they have their moments.
Look. If y'all got the emails we got, I'm afraid to offend anybody, even a microwave.
Right.
So yeah.
So super simple, black beans, pinto beans, those peppers and onions, some rice, guacamole. What I love about this one, you remember those donkey chips I introduced you to?
Do I remember them? Yes.
Do those on the side. You can throw in some tortillas. If you've got picky eaters, do like a cheese quesadilla on the side, and you're done.
You're done.
Moving right here into the middle, and this is actually what I'm going to have you and Kendall taste. This is a buffalo chicken bowl. So roasted sweet potato.
Oh my goodness! Now let me just say.
Running.
Kendall was literally over at Channel 11 and ran over here.
She heard me calling.
Yeah.
So I've got all my roasted veggies. Again, pick whichever ones you want. Just some simple buffalo sauce. Heat it up, throw it in there. I've got it down there with a little blue cheese on top.
Ladies first.
Oh, here's some forks. So
thank you. Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry about that. This one is kind of, again, I make meals that I love, and that's what I'm sharing with you. So this is a tahini dressing. What I love about roasted veggies is they're just as good warmed up as they are at room temperature. So you've got everything roasted here, cooked. I've got a little bit of greens down there at the bottom. Tahini dressing I just picked up at Trader Joe's. Again, the chicken, I just threw some Tessemae's lemon garlic on there, give it a little nice flavor. And that's the same thing that I use down here for these hummus wraps. So super simple. You've got your roasted veggies in there, a whole wheat wrap, some hummus, throw that chicken on there. These are all great options for lunch too. Maybe you've got picky eaters at home. I don't have kids, but I know I've heard I don't want to eat that. I don't like that. Sometimes you just don't want to deal with that.
Yes.
So I want to eat this.
Okay, good.
Can we go back to this one?
Yeah.
This is really good.
Well, what I love about it
filling.
is filling, tons of fiber, great protein. You've got the great carbohydrates there in the sweet potatoes, but it doesn't feel like you're eating healthy. You feel comforted.
I do. And
Good.
Good. I feel very
like a
comforted.
nice,
Do you feel very?
warm
I feel
hug.
very comforted. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we were talking about off air.
Can I say this? I told Lindsay, and you know I'm over dramatic, but this.
But that's why we like you.
Has changed my life, and I'm going to Trader Joe's right after the show.
Yes. Okay, so Trader Joe's has these cauliflower gnocchis. Now gnocchis they're like these little like potato dumpling pastas. And they're really high in calories, except for when they're done with cauliflower. So that entire bag is like 330 calories without the butter.
The whole bag
the whole
is
bag.
330.
And it's, oh my God, she's right.
What do you think? She's gonna lie? I mean,
No, I just, I was like, oh, maybe it's just per serving. No, but the whole
whole
thing.
bag.
Yeah, the whole bag, $3.30. What I love about those is you can get them really crispy in the pan. I like to throw a little butter in there, garlic. So that down there is like full-blown fall comfort food. I've got pasta sauce. I love using a sugar-free pasta sauce. I think people forget. Tomatoes already are loaded with sugar. If you were to check your salsas, your pasta sauce, anything that comes with tomatoes, there's going to be a ton of added sugar in there. So just look for the label, sugar-free, throw that in there, some shredded cheese. And then I just brought you all the condiments from my fridge. So if you've got picky eaters, just find a dressing you love. So, barbecue, you can switch up any of these with just a simple dressing, throw some capers on there.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. Can I get you a cocktail or something? Are you?
I ate it all. I ate the whole thing.
You literally ate that whole
thing.
It was
You don't-
just a
it was
dip.
Baby bowl.
What you don't understand, Jace, is that sweet potatoes and blue cheese are my two favorite foods, and I put Frank's Red Hot on everything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I would lick this clean if that wasn't so embarrassing.
We'll do it off air.
Well, yeah.
So, and the two rules that I live by when it comes for me, are you hiding it from her?
I'm hiding this from her. Yeah.
When in doubt, add avocado or fried egg.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, so those potato gnocchis with a runny fried egg on top.
That would be good.
The grease, some salt. Done.
Yeah. And again, Lindsay, you were saying just a little helpful hand with the gnocchi. Leave it in the pan a little bit longer than they say, right?
Yes. So
Crisp it up.
You're gonna you throw a little water in there. The potato gnocchis are gonna soak that water up, and they're gonna come nice and little fluffies. And then you want to crisp the outside because that's what's gonna give you that really awesome texture.
Yummy.
I'm going immediately after the show to do that.
buy a
Can I
bunch
just
of
say
eggs.
too, I really love these plates, and you got them at where did you get these?
My sister got married years ago, and she wanted to have a
This is cool.
waste-free wedding. And so my mom and her spent a couple months hounding Goodwills, and
There we go.
should have gone to the
The vintage market.
I know.
Yeah.
They're so
Give it up
cute.
for Lindsay, everybody. For more information, head to her website at the bottom of the screen. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.